Welcome to the reality check edition of MLM Incubator. Now, as great a potential as the MLM industry has to provide great achievement and great income, let's face it, there's just things that you need to know. And for no other reason than to guard yourself against criticism and be aware of the uphill battle you're going to face and the battle your team will face. Now, according to the DSA, which is the Direct Selling Association, and the Multi-Level Marketing Association, distributors are going to battle against these numbers whether they know it or not. 95 to 97%, that's the failure rate within MLM right now. 5%, that's after a year's worth of people that actually eventually make the amount of income that they're going for. That's the six-figure income. 10%, now this again is once they stick around for long enough to actually get the business going, that's the percentage of people that actually make that 40K or more per year. And 20%, 2 out of 10 people within the downline will actually stick around. It means 8 out of 10 people after a 2-year period or within a 2-year period are going to leave the downline, which means that you've got to do a lot of constant recruiting. Now, why? Here are just some of the reasons. Wasted resources, economic disruption, company brand has absolutely no draw, and delusions from the marketing plan. Now, what do I mean by all this? Well, wasted resources to start. Distributors don't use their time, money, energy, and training to the max amount every single day. In other words, they don't want the success bad enough, and they don't do what needs to be done on a daily basis. Economic disruption. Just something happens in the local area that they don't see coming. Maybe a large company gets hit by the recession and the distributor loses their full-time job and they can't fund the business anymore, or else some extraordinary circumstances happens to where they just give up. Now, the company brand may have a negative image that the distributor doesn't even know about. And when one does a search on Google, perhaps a prospect, and when they see that negative publicity, they are sent the other way. Or the distributor makes the mistake of branding solely based on the company name instead of branding him or herself. Now, delusions of the marketing plan. This one hurts a lot of people. The usual marketing plan says make a list of people you know, call them up, and pitch them. Well, this type of marketing assumes every distributor will have the same major influence on their family and friends. It just isn't true, especially if you're introverted rather than extroverted. Also, what if you don't want to use your relationship to take advantage of a sale? Then how in the world are you going to successfully branch out of your market to sell? Well, you're going to have to learn some sort of technique, maybe like internet marketing, in order to do that. Now, the last reality that I'm going to discuss here. The reality of earning income from others' productivity and others' profitability. See, the reality is that in the MLM industry, you're relying on your team for your income, and you end up going along for the ride of unknown income. Now, it's unknown if they understand what to do to make their business a success, or if they're even treating it as a full-time endeavor. Meaning that you've got to put a lot of people in that downline in order to make sure that you're eventually making the money that you want with residual income. Now, the bottom line is this. You have to realize branding your ability is the way to go. And doing it in a systemized way every single day so you're not babysitting your downline, rather you're teaching them exactly what you did so that they can be empowered to do so too. Now, that's all for the reality check for now. Go ahead and select your next session of the MLM Incubator.